Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Check go.
And off to Benson to start the drive. Escapes a defender. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They're throwing it. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now an inside give to Benson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Go.
They'll toss it here to Benson. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Hey, check that. Big alert. Chop alert.
Benson on 1st and 10. He's contained at the line for no gain. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Go.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
Mevis able to knock it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. They've got a man in motion. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he takes this ahead to the 40-yard line before going down. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Right side, quick pass, complete. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Adrian Taylor-Demerson getting there for the tackle. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Barkley trying this up the gut. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Give him 3 on that gain. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's a give up the middle. He's able to drive them forward into the red zone. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Barkley gets it on third down. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They give up the gut to Benson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
On the jump.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Check. Check go.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Benson once more. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Eagles get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Great.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Great. Set.
They'll motion Brown right.
Go.
And his pass is going to fall incomplete.
Oh, those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. 45 yards on the punt there. And the Cardinals will have to start from deep within their own territory. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready?
Back to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Throw on 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Eagles will take possession. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
No touch. No touch.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he eventually goes out, but not until he's down near the 10. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Eagles with a 2nd and 7. Hurts looking to throw. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Barkley has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go!
run here with Benson. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Ready up. Get up. Go.
They go play action here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 1-score game before halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught for the 1st. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts throwing again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And they send a man in motion. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender comes away with it. Isaiah Simmons picks it off.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
On first down, Hurts. Barkley's got it. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. D'Adrian Taylor-Demerson getting there for the tackle. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Great. Tiger Hornet.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Gets everything he has under this throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
63.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Chased out to his right. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. He's on the move. Big gain downfield. And they bring him down around the 34. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returning it from the 4. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
First and 10 now from the 30. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He gets the first and more to the 45. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock.
It's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Looking for a throw here. Finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run here on 1st down. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Come on, set.
From the 43. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
From the red zone now. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Check smash. Check smash. Go.
They'll try it right with Benson. And this one's going to come to a stop down at the 13-yard line. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
To the air, 3rd and long. Yeah, that's going to be knocked away. May have saved a completion there. And that brings us to the end of our 3rd quarter.
Well, if you can't get your hands on the ball and take it away, next best thing, knock it down. That's the job of every defender out there. And he made sure that one wasn't completed.
offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Here we go, here we go. Check go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on fourth down. It keeps this drive moving. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Let's go.
They motion the slot man right. They'll run here. It's Benson. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Go. Hut, hut.
They'll try and throw it here. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And that.
Third and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the pressure drives them backwards. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. This, 42 yards from the right hash. Mevis able to knock it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Returnable from the 1. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And he's brought down for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. And there's an extra DB out there on the field now for the Cardinals. Third down coming. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best trait, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it'll be Cardinals football. They're set up at the 35 now. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. Second down. Now looking to throw. That is complete. McBride on the slant. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Benson on 1st and 10. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
2nd and 13. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's got it to his running back. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I'll tell you what, before the snap, I think everybody in the stadium would have said this offense was going to score on that series. The only people who didn't think that were the most important people. And that's the 11 dudes on defense that made the play.
3rd and goal for Benson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Let's go.
Back to throw it. And he's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And this one does not go far. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They go to Barkley again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. They'll send out the punting unit. J.K. Scott will kick it away. Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Picked up at the 38. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. And that punt reaches 50 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Here he is to throw. Gets himself free. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it. Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Joshua Williams has it. And the Eagles make the play that should win them this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Lone back gets the handoff. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Finds a man right side. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Lone man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
themselves another 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
2nd and 10 now. Trying to push it deep downfield. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And the Eagles are able to recover. And that should just about do it for us here. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He cuts it back right. And he will score, and with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. He saw that running lane pretty early. You could tell a quick burst got him to it, through it, and then into a foot race down the field.
And there's the challenge defensively. With a group that has this much speed and athleticism, you're late for just a second. You lose your eyes for just a second, Kate, and he is gone once he touched the second level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles lead by 15 now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Let's go now. Ready?
One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. Well, as they celebrate to the boos of the home crowd, I'm sure you're having flashbacks, buddy. It's got to be music